The following is an example of why companies should just stick to making their products and avoid making social commentaries.
I like emojis a lot. They can express how you're feeling.
You know what else can express how you're feeling? Using actual words. Whatever happened to that?
I like the little poop one. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm feeling like poop.
Oh my god, poop! Oh boy, here comes always asking the big questions. How do emojis actually represent any specific person? They're supposed to represent an emotion, not a person. How stupid can you get?
They're all mainly pink. Or, yeah, that's pretty much it. They're pink or like a girl.
Psst, hey little girl. You're wearing fucking pink.
There's no girls in the profession emojis, unless you count being a bride a profession.
You ever see that show? What's that called? Bridezillas? Yeah, there's definitely some women that see being a bride as a profession. Also, what does it matter what gender the person is? Does that somehow stop you from becoming said profession in real life? No, it doesn't.
I've got rock climbing, biking, playing basketball, and the girls are doing this.
Well, since none of the girls are doing it in an emoji, clearly that means they can't do it in real life. I mean, if you go out and try to get on a bike, you will just be repelled by the laws of misogynist physics.
What's the deal in that? Why not girls?
Well, someday when you grow up and discover the magical world of Tumblr, you will learn that everything is a patriarchal conspiracy tailored just to keep you down.
Except for the surfer, that one's a girl. Nope, it's just a guy with long hair.
Hey now, you can't tell whether that's a man or a woman just by looking. That's fucking transphobic.
Girls love emojis, but there aren't enough emojis to say what girls do. That's just how things are.
Oh god. Okay, in all seriousness, before the existence of emojis, women were doing all of these things in real life, and women were being portrayed doing all these things in real life. There's nobody stopping you just because some stupid little smiley face or whatever doesn't show you that you can do it. Fairly certain that at puberty everybody's self-esteem begins to plummet, and you know, if we're gonna go by the limited to stereotypes line of reasoning, then all of the boys are limited to doing sports activities, which is also a stereotype.
There's more than just to a girl than this and a haircut.
Is there really, though? I mean, I would have never known without an emoji to tell us.
I want every girl to grow up knowing that she's capable of everything.
Well, then perhaps parents should be teaching their child that no matter what they see on TV or on a cell phone, that they can do what they want to do when they grow up. Okay, teaching confidence is a good thing because there are a lot of people with low self-esteem out there, but honestly, emojis do not represent anybody. The notion that they represent a specific person is absolutely ridiculous. Emojis are for emotions.
I want to see a female wrestler.
You want to see a female wrestler? Okay, well, why don't you go watch WWE? There are plenty of female wrestlers.
I would like a female soccer emoji.
You know, I just can't see how often these things would actually be useful in the context of an actual conversation. I mean, if you're like, oh, I'm going to soccer practice, do you really need an emoji for that? Can't you just say that's what you're doing?
I would make girl emojis, girls lifting weights going to the gym, and girls biking, and
A girl teaching people how to play drums.
Meanwhile, the boys are stuck playing sports, but nobody has a problem with that. Where's the boy that wants to paint? Where's the boy that wants to read? Where's the boy that wants to, go shopping?
There should be a cop that's a girl, and a lawyer that's a girl, and a detective that's a girl, and a super badass girl.
This commercial is so dumb. It's acting as though none of these things already exist in reality. The fact that you do not have some stupid little face on a fucking cell phone does not mean that it doesn't exist or is underrepresented.
If there was a female musician emoji,
then the world would be a much more progressive place, because we don't already have countless female musicians that are successful in real life.
she would be on stage
And hopefully she would be fully clothed, because we wouldn't want it to be a problematic depiction.
posing like this because she's in control and she's happy.
You do realize that unless you're being imprisoned or something, that you do have control over your own life as much as other people may make you feel as though you are not. Well, that was extremely stupid. You know, I actually find it a bit sad that we've come to a point where people seem to think that they need to see themselves in everything in order to validate their existence. But to be honest, the only thing that represents you is yourself. You are an individual. You are unique. No matter what group you fall into, you are you, and there is only one of you. I don't understand why it's so hard to realize that you are in control of your own life, no matter what society says or no matter what messages you may think you are seeing in the media. You have the ability to do as you wish, to live as you wish, because you are free to do that. You are free to make your own choices. You are free to decide your future. All you have to do is figure out what makes you happy and go from there. Thanks everybody for watching.